Hey gardeners, welcome to my garden. I'm Janice, also known as Jay from Jay's Garden Journal. So I'm going to take you around the garden and show you what's growing, what's in bloom, what might be suffering from the last 2 weeks of a heat wave. But that's to be expected in my South Carolina Zone 8 garden. So let's take a walk around the garden and let's see what's growing. So let's start here with my long border. This garden bed is so full this time of year. And this garden bed began as a sheet mulching project. This is my favorite garden bed because of the amount of work that has gone into this bed and the fact that this used to always be grass. It used to be grass for many years. And then back in 2019, I decided to smother this grass with cardboard and create a huge garden bed just by using that cardboard to smother the grass and create this beautiful planting space. So I'm just going to show you this area, and I've expanded this area over the years. So it started as a small project, but it just kept growing and growing and growing. So we'll go through and take a look at some of the individual things that are growing in this bed. So this is a huge patch of sedum. A variety of sedum are growing here, mostly autumn joy sedum. I continue to expand this bed by dividing the autumn joy sedum and just planting it around that edge. So I'll be dividing some of that and moving it along the edge. There are lots of plants in here, and please visit my YouTube channel for a more detailed video of the different plantings that are here. But I started here with just the hydrangeas that are here, and I had some perennials back in the day when I started this bed, but those limelight hydrangeas are doing really well. These are my Mars Madness hibiscus, and they haven't bloomed just yet, but look at all of these buds. Amazing. So those will be in bloom very soon. Along the edge, I have a patch of daisies, and I can't remember the names of them, but they are gorgeous. And here's a hydrangea. Again, I'm not great with names, but I'm great with plants. I want to walk you guys around the side of this garden bed because it gives so much color throughout the year, not just spring and summer, but throughout the year. So this corner, this is my part shade garden. Look at this. I have a ajuga planted as a ground cover here. I have an elephant ear here. I think this is Hawaiian punch maybe. But this corner, it used to be called my golden corner because of those sunshine ligustrums. But over the years, I've added more plants. I have oak leaf hydrangeas that have already bloomed, and they're taking on their fall color, but they're just as gorgeous as they were when they bloomed. I have lots of heucheras growing in this area, and anemones are over here as well. But this bed is my favorite garden bed. And we'll continue to walk over to the other side of the garden bed. Now this end of the long border, I had a lot of lilies that were in bloom, and they were a gorgeous display along with larkspur. My Verbena bonariensis is still growing. And this green patch is a patch of hardy chrysanthemum. It won't bloom until fall, almost until the last frost. But I have it here to give that little punch of lime color here, especially next to the echinaceas, or the echinacea here. The cone flowers are gorgeous this year. I grew these from seed, and they're very happy over here. And each year I let these dry, and I just sprinkle the seeds everywhere, just like the bee balm. I actually transplanted a couple of clumps back here of bee balm a couple of years ago, and it is very, very happy. Back in the corner there, you can see the grass growing there. That's an ornamental grass. That is my cosmopolitan grass, and I love the texture it gives among this bee balm. This bee balm is called raspberry wine. You can see the Joe Pye weed peeking in the back corner there. The butterflies love that area. Yes, dragonfly, come hang out. But the butterflies and other pollinators love that Joe Pye weed, as well as the bee balm. And I have to get these ruby spider daylilies on camera. This is amazing. This is the third year for these ruby spider daylilies in my garden. And you'll see over here that I divided them and moved a clump of them to that side of the garden last year. So they perform well with division. I mean, this is stunning. Just stunning. And I've been able to come out to this plum tree almost every day and harvest a few plums. I even have a few on the ground that I need to pick up. But this tree has really produced this year. It's the first year it's ever produced. And I can't remember if this is the Bruce plum or the Santa Rosa plum. I have to look back in my videos and pictures to see which type it is. But these plums are nicely sized, and they are so sweet and delicious. The hostas are ready to bloom. I don't remember the names of these hostas. I have this green hosta and some hydrangeas popping up in the middle. But then over here I have more of a lime green hosta, and it grows lower to the ground. But this is the north side of my garden, the only place where I can actually grow hostas. And they've been here for probably 4 years, and they're doing really well. I did some selective pruning on this elderberry tree this year, and it exploded. It absolutely exploded. The growth has been unbelievable, honestly. But we'll have fruit soon. These flowers are about done, but you can see the fruit getting ready to develop once the flowers are done. And I usually take the elderberries and make a tea out of them, not really a syrup. I'll boil down the elderberries, strain them really well, and just add it to tea. So this, it must be 9 feet tall. Today is June 2nd, and the spider lilies again are popping, along with Jacob Klein bee balm, and it just stands so majestically. Look at all of that bright red and yellow. Such a vibrant part of the garden.